Most everyone wants to be high value. The path to what the indoctrinated feel is high value couldn't be further from the truth though. More about that path later. Most see high value as having thousands, hundreds of thousands or millions in a bank account ready to write a check for a new car, buy a business, or a new house. The money that allows one to flash that new car or fancy house is just paper. Actually, in today's world, most money is represented digitally in a bank account or an application on your smartphone. Money as we know it is in fact just an illusion. More about this at the end of the video. Before our current system, people used bartering, trading things for other things they needed or wanted until the current illusionary system was created. For what we are discussing, the history of money as we know it doesn't really matter. Because truly high-value people can lose everything, start over and build wealth again and again. Society today tells us wealth and high value are the same. They are not. How many times have you heard of a lottery winner only a few years after winning, being in a worse financial situation than before, some ending up homeless, or even dead? Being wealthy can be extraordinarily fleeting. Money, when you think about it, is actually a magnifying glass. Money shows in great detail who the person that holds the money really is. If you are a good person and you come into lots of money, you can become better, and if you are bad, you can become worse. Now to that path I was talking about. We are told over and over from childhood to get good grades in school, go to college, and then get a good job and you will become successful. And that success is supposed to make you feel all good inside, like you have arrived. You go into debt getting the education, then more debt getting a car and a house as you fight inflation. Before you know it, the job you have is eerily similar to the barter system where you are just trading your time, energy and mind power to someone else for what amounts to ones and zeros in a bank account. That account you check 32 times a day to make sure you have enough in there to buy a Starbucks. The best word to describe this is pathetic, and this is a reality most know all too well in today's world. So, what to do? What to do indeed? An ancient philosophy called Stoicism took a slave named Epictetus and elevated him to one of the highest valued men in history. After gaining his freedom, he taught emperors and commoners to apply the lessons of Stoicism. He used to escape the harsh world he was born into. Epictetus learned that being of value was the key. Showing up daily, no matter how hard, in order to help is what freed him. If you have ever heard of the movie Fight Club, stay to the end to hear about the most important lesson I have to share. At the core of Stoicism lies cultivation of virtue, which encompasses wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues aren't about outward appearances, they are about inner strength and character. By striving to be wise in your decisions, courageous in facing challenges, just in your actions, and temperate in your desires, you build a foundation of genuine worth. Happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external circumstances. Remember, 70% of lottery winners are broke only 7 years after winning, sometimes less. By practicing techniques like mindfulness and negative visualization, you can control your thoughts and emotions, preventing them from dictating your actions. Being happy is a decision you need to make daily. It is not a destination you magically find. Accepting what is beyond your control and focusing on what you can influence is the proper path to be on. This applies to both external events and your own emotions. By applying this focus, you build peace of mind and contribute positively to the world. Your haters will still be there no matter how high value you become. So focus on the next push-up and become stronger physically and mentally. Stop second-guessing yourself. Even if you make a bad decision, you can always move in a different direction later. High-value people understand when they have made a mistake, and they adjust. Align your actions with your values and goals, and make decisions based on logic and evidence, not impulsiveness or emotions. By living purposefully, you become a reliable and trustworthy individual, earning the respect of others. Treat everyone with respect and dignity, regardless of their social status or background. This involves practicing fairness, empathy, and compassion. By acting justly and ethically, you contribute to a better world and earn the esteem of those around you. Respect is the true currency of being valued by others, and of course yourself. If you have no respect for yourself, no one will. I previously said money is just an illusion. It is a persistent one, though. The money we put in our accounts or under our mattresses is a reflection of the value you bring to the world. So the societal flaw to equate money with high-value people is backwards. Money follows high-value people like a lost puppy looking for food, and once taken care of is fiercely loyal. Take for example Elon Musk, a modern-day Stoic, who has brought value to humanity through several ways and as a result has become monstrously wealthy. In the movie Fight Club, Tyler Durden says with a sly smile to the narrator, self-improvement is masturbation. Now, self-destruction. What Tyler is saying and what Stoicism calls for is to stop trying to improve yourself. You are the person you are in this place in this time, and improving that person no matter how good you are now is putting lipstick on a pig. The self you are now needs to be destroyed and rebuilt as often as needed to reach your goal. This destruction already happens with the beat down of your will as a child in school and as an adult in your work life. So directing your destruction and removing the doubt, indignities, and unhappiness is within your power. It is the only way to become high value. Do not be the narrator. Now that you understand what being high value really is, know that becoming high value is a mandate. You were born with talents no other person has. To waste those talents would be antithetical to your being. Heed the call, embrace your power to sculpt your destiny.